got a lot to talk about. Let's jump into it, everybody. We're going to start off with Paddy Mahomes. All right, down Travis Kelce. All right, Travis Kelce did not pass COVID protocols. He is vaxxed, but could not get a negative COVID test before Sunday's game. And they're going up against the Pittsburgh Steelers, who they handle themselves pretty well here. I have to apologize, all right, for those who listen to maybe every episode, or at least our Pick'em episode on top of this one. I think maybe the fantasy, actually it might have been the fantasy one too. I made some comments about Patrick Mahomes. Listen, I know how great he is, but I also made comments that Patrick Mahomes is not the kind of quarterback who's been able to elevate guys. When he doesn't have his stars, he struggles. And maybe it's Pittsburgh's deep. Maybe it's just how bad. I'm not going to make excuses for it. Patrick Mahomes elevated some dudes. Tyreek Hill, was a factor in this game, but he elevated Byron Pringle, Mecole Hardman. These are guys you're not normally you know of, but you're not hearing having as significant games. And Mahomes did a good job of that. I apologize for ever doubting them. I was wrong. I used to say all the time back in 2018, man, I wish Patrick Mahomes had this Colts roster. I'd love to see him try and elevate Dante Moncrief or, some of these other pieces, to be good. And then, would have loved to see Andrew Luck on that 2018 Kansas City Chiefs team. And that's how I've kind of felt throughout a lot of his career. Patrick Mahomes has been blessed with fantastic weapons at his helm. I mean, how great is it you come into a team who's already a pretty good offense, and you got one of the best wide receivers in the game in Tyreek Hill, legit the probably the fastest wide receiver in the NFL. A future Hall of Famer in Travis Kelce, and one of the best coaches. Absolutely spoiled, but he's making do with it. And yes, I want to show a play. Him hitting, I think it's Derek Gore. I think the last name's Gore. I think it's Derek Gore is their fullback's name. And it's a pretty spectacular pass. I want to take a look because it's actually it shows off the magic of Mahomes, in my opinion. This guy can do it all, right? This guy can do it all. He's mid-play. He's adjusting, and just trying to get stuff to happen. So let's take a listen to this play, and then we'll start to break it down. Here we go. 2nd and 7, 3 minutes, 10 seconds left in the first half. Kansas City already up 17-0 over the Pittsburgh Steelers. If you want to find the original video, it's Patrick Mahomes' best throws versus the Steelers, NFL 2021 highlights. 1 minute 52 seconds in. So let's take a watch or a listen.
And that's why he's won so many games.
Yeah, I mean, you're here for a reason, right? If we're bringing you in, it's not to just sit here and hang out. It's to play at some point.
There's the pass down the field. And Gore has been the man on this series that he was left alone. Gain of 50.
And down here on the bottom, Gore's over here. Look at this. Mahomes is going to run around.
All right. So, yeah, pretty nasty, pretty significant play, but this is why Mahomes is one of the best. It's why he's the highest paid quarterback in the National Football League. It's because he's that dude. All right. Let's take a look at our formation setup. Actually, both my plays have the same personnel package, same formation. This is shotgun, 5 wide, 0 personnel. All right. This 83 here, he goes in motion. I believe he is considered a wide receiver. All right. I don't think we have 1 personnel, right? Do they really do that? It depends on where they line up, but he doesn't line up in a position, he doesn't line up in a position where I think he's registered as a tight end, if that makes any sense.
It does, yeah.
So, of course, no Travis Kelce, you get your backup in an 83. I believe he's a tight end, but he's playing. He's lined up as a wideout, so it doesn't really count for personnel. All right, shotgun 5 wide, 0 personnel, 0 personnel, and the defense. Pittsburgh is in a base 4-3. All right, cover 1. We got 1 man deep. He is right about here. Let's see if you can see that on. I think you can see that on screen. But we got 1 man deep. He's on the Steelers' 45-yard line. All right, and they're in zone coverage. You'll be able to tell with how this play kind of breaks down. So Patrick Mahomes, shotgun, pretty common position for him. I got to give a lot of kudos to his offensive line here. They did a fantastic job of protecting him. Pittsburgh didn't really bring any heat on this play, and that's kind of, I mean, they did, but not really, and that's kind of why Patrick Mahomes got away with what he did. So let me start to, let me turn this down a hair, and then we can start to break it down a little bit. All right, so we send 83 in motion from the right side to the left side, perhaps for some extra protection, maybe like a little bounce off and then kind of go. All right, onto his left side, but it doesn't really change anything with the way the play goes. Moves him up, plants his feet, and we go. Yeah, he just a better opening there. Chiefs are sending everybody. We got, I can't tell what number that is. Got a quick little route right here. And the Steelers actually protecting it relatively well. They're guarding the first, like up to this point. The first down line is pretty protected, and if this guy catches it right here, I can't tell who that is. He's getting blasted. This one, he's got somebody kind of nearing him, and all these guys are pretty, almost, I don't even want to call it like a prevent-style defense, but the first down marker is pretty well guarded at this point. And yeah, look at the Chiefs' offensive line is doing pretty well. We got some coverage over here. Not bad over here. The pocket's collapsing a little bit, but it's Mahomes. He just kind of makes it work. Mahomes could take the easy pass right here. It's 2nd and 7. You get yourself to a 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2 position, and you're golden. It's easy to convert that. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, I think, is still in the game at this point. He's doing pretty well for himself. Damien Williams. Is it Damien or Darrell? Daryl.
So they have Damien.
They have Damien. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever, you go get that, you're doing fine. This Steelers offense or defense isn't stopping you. But great awareness here. Mahomes steps up, and he's trying to make his reads. Like, there's a couple guys right here ready to go. I think that's Hardman right there in the middle, number 13.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong. Or no, but it's Pringle. And Mahomes is, keeping an eye. He did a good job. He looks back. He's keeping an eye on the line of scrimmage. He gets really, really close to crossing it before he throws, but he actually did a very good job of it. But he points. He makes a little adjustment. He gets this guy to take off this cornerback here, number 21. So you take a guy off. All right, and then that leaves Gore open. This guy actually, I believe, came forward. There's another piece here that comes forward. Yeah, I believe he came forward, and Gore, catches that pass, and boom, he's there. So what the adjustment was, oh boy. Sorry about that.
Everything all good?
Yeah, one of my posts got removed from NFL memes. They had to let me know. The Washington-Dallas one. So I got in trouble. So sorry about that.
I saw that one coming.
Yeah. They just warned me ahead of time. Let's see. I might as well just delete it now too.
Yeah.
Where are you?
I hope people listening know what meme we're talking about so we can all remember it forever.
Yeah. Oh God.
I said to my wife, I'm like, okay, I don't know, like, if I'm like naive or anything or whatnot, but I'm like, I don't get this reference, or I do, and it's just going over my head kind of. And she goes, think of what you're thinking, and that's exactly what Matt's getting at.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah, pretty much. That stinks. Oh well. So yeah, that's what's going on with the with the play. My apologies, listeners. But this Derek Gore, who again, their fullback, lined up as a wide receiver. He runs out for a route, but Mahomes can just directs traffic midway. That's the big thing there. Right, you see this guy right here. He comes off of Derek Gore. So this is how I knew it was zone. He's kind of protecting this area. He comes up to guard Pringle right there. He locks that guy up, and that leaves Gore wide open to take this pass.
All right. It's either him or it's that other guy that flashes. If you go back, there's a guy at the bottom, too closer to the sideline, that goes forward real fast.
That might have been it. Then I might have been overlooking that.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
And it's either 23.
Yeah, I think it's.
Or 21.
Yes, that's what it is. You are right. Good eye. That's what I originally intended to mean. 23 comes up hard, and he completely leaves Gore because that's the zone coverage right there. And
Right.
Gore's wide open, and Mahomes drops a dime, pretty much. And
so that is 1,101 quadrillion %, and it shouldn't happen because he's a Pro Bowler, a perennial All-Pro.
Yeah.
That's Minka Fitzpatrick's man.
There it is.
He passes him
Yep.
off.
Oh,
he passes him off.
That's what it is.
Minka, you're taking the over top. You can't let a guy get behind you.
No, and that was that was a big time dagger for the big time dagger there. It was just bad for the Steelers all evening long. All evening long. But man, just to see a fullback just kind of take a pass like that. That was a 40-something yard gain, something like that off that play. 40-50-yard gain off there. So yeah, we got the guy set in motion. The coverage moves adjusted a little bit, and yeah, Fitzpatrick jets up, and he leaves Gore wide open for the safety to kind of take him, and Gore's got that's a 50-yard play, so Gore's got the catch, and he puts him right in the red zone. And it was this kind of stuff that that just got the Steelers beaten up as bad as they did. That's one thing I want to look at, because the Steelers defense is very, very good, very, very talented at what they do, and I was very, very surprised to see them get beat the way that they did. But, Andy Reid had all sorts of different looks and stuff for him. It's just and this is what I wanted to commend Patrick Mahomes on, is his ability to, to kind of overcome these things and do some good with them. And, do some good with these random pieces. Like, Derek Gore is somebody who nobody has on fantasy football. He's not supposed to line up at wide receiver, at least not, he hasn't done it very much, he takes he keeps his eyes on Mahomes, takes the mid adjustment, and bam, a little lob, it was actually kind of a lob pass, but it was a bit of a dime for big time 50-yard gain, so that's the magic of Mahomes, the ability to kind of in the middle of a play. This is why I like it so much. In the middle of a play, shuffle his pieces around, make adjustments. We always talk about the pre-snap reads and making reads at the line and stuff, but he's legit like moving guys around with with his finger. Just, hey, do this, do that, do that. And to see it come together the way it did, pretty damn remarkable. Yep, there's the point. Go out. Bam. Big time gain. Almost in the 10-yard line too. From the 38, so pretty considerable. Let's take a look at the all-22. Yeah, he pulls up. His safety was not ready for that. Bad coverage there.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, so that's our first play. That's our first play. Significant. Just little nuances that the new generation of quarterbacks are showing that they can do, and it's just it's just damn impressive. It really is, to be able to do that. But, there's a lot of guys who, once a play starts to break down as it's happening, it's like, oh, okay, we're just going to throw it away. And I see many quarterbacks throw it away on a play like that with the way that the defense played. The Steelers actually played good coverage for the most part until that error by Fitzpatrick,
right?
To run up and whatnot. So, so that is play number 1.
319! 399! Cut! 3-3.
Yeah, spot.